Friends, I am not allowed to talk. My heart trouble was very serious and therefore I am slowly coming out of it. I came mainly this area because to see what all things have been already built and how far it is ready to receive great students from outside India. The main thought in my mind was that even though we have got great pundits here, Sanskrit scholars, enormous amount of knowledge of the Vedanta, neither do they get sufficient encouragement from our society or community or government, and yet they make all the sacrifices and suffer poverty, rejection of the society, community, and yet because of their love for the subject, they are seriously studying in silent quarters. Even to discover them is a job. But when I discuss with them of the philosophy, their explanation of philosophy as given out and enumerated in the various commentaries of Shankara and other great acharyas, they are still following only an old method of approach which will not appeal to the modern man. The modern youngster is educated in the universities. He is trained to think in terms of logic and reasoning and scientific viewpoint. The vision, the very understanding of the world has changed. The idea of the cosmos, the various theories that are now being propounded that the universe is still growing farther and farther away. And another school says, no, it is restraining itself and becoming a spot. Various theories are coming. The more we study the modern theories that are coming out in cosmology, the more we learn to appreciate our Rishis' vision. He also said the same. But this association with the old theory of scriptural literature and the most modern technological and astrological and astronomical discoveries in the Western world are not brought together. If they are brought together, the younger generation will jump at it and feel proud that our scriptures, as understood till now, is not a cock and bull story. It is not without rhyme and reason, but it is all based upon high mathematics, supreme understanding of the whole cosmos and its working, an enormous amount of science behind those simple words that they speak. Whether it be in the mosque or in the Bible or in the Quran or in the Upanishads, the great masters have talked in the same tempo. The difference is only the language. And they have approached the subject matter in different ways to suit the intelligence of the crowd that were facing them at that time. It is to interpret the great truth to the language, in the language of the people and in the attitude and according to the attitude of the people. This synchronization is to be brought about, which can be done only by inviting and bringing the Western scholars and thinkers. Every university in America, in Australia. Every university in England has got Sanskrit chair. These Sanskrit chairs are occupied by the Englishman or the American or the Australian. No harm. They have very good knowledge, deep knowledge of Sanskrit. Only their pronunciation is not clear. But their language, their hold upon the language, their mastery over the language, when they write, it is so brilliant. They all, since they are students of Sanskrit, they all turn towards the study of our philosophy, our six Shaddarshan, the six schools of philosophy. When they study the six schools of philosophy, according to their own mental quality, they try to follow one and specialize. This specialization is a very great inspiration for the Western thinkers. Whether it is in science or in art or literature, they specialize. All these people, many of them I have discussed. Now, they are bringing their mind to our scripture, or this subjective spiritual science. The intellect is already soaked with the new vision of the universe around, the new technology that they have got, the new concepts of economics and politics that they have in their mind. With that conditioned intellect, they are trying to understand. No doubt, they bring out beautiful suggestions as the symbol or as the deeper significance of our scriptural literature, whether it is an Upanishadic mantra or not, is the condition there in the West. They are going astray away from the Vedantic standpoint due to their extreme scientific understanding of the universe. Here in India, they are also deep students, done a lot of sadhana, practice, Shravana, Manana and Nididhyasana. They have got full knowledge, but their vision of the truth or understanding of our scripture is limited, because their understanding of the universe is very vague. If in case we can bring them both together, our acharyas and masters and vidwan, they will learn from them, and they will get an orientation with the orthodox Vedantic standpoint from these people. Thus, in their mutual merger, the Vedantic philosophy gets a better strength, vitality, and perhaps usefulness. The world needs some solution. They are confused completely. Political conditions in world over is all shattering down. Russia is in trouble. Eastern Europe is in trouble. Middle East is in trouble. Far East is in trouble. Where is there no trouble? Take your map and try to put your pen in one point in the world, saying that there is no disturbance. No. Whether it is in South Africa or South America, whether it is in Australia or in India itself. India itself, you need not take a pen. Even a pin cannot be put where there is no trouble. The whole world seems to be in a chaos. Not because they have got a lack of interest, lack of understanding of political or economic or social or cultural development. All knowledge they've got. And yet, they have no peace or tranquility. Because a larger understanding of the meaning of life is not with them. So then it is necessary that they all want a philosophy of life. They are good, rich life. They want a lot of, enjoyment, pleasures. It's all right. But what is life is not a theme of study in the West, nor in our universities. Without knowing life, they are trying to embellish, to beautify life, make it richer and more comfortable, all right. But what is life? That is the theme of all scriptures. Whether it is coming out in the mouth of Jesus, or Muhammad, or Buddha, or the Rishis of yore, all of them were talking about what is life. Understand life and then embellish it. Who said no? Your job is not to sit back and see the poverty, diseases, sufferings of the world. No. But first understand what is life. Then play your game. This fundamental knowledge is the theme of all scriptures of the world. And when you have not got that understanding, we sit down and fight. Church doesn't want a mosque, mosque doesn't want a temple, temple is all institutionalized, and every one of them want not spirituality, nor to understand the scripture and live that life. What all they want is only political power, some economic immediate need, and they become rich, all right. They lived comfortably good, more than one wife, habit, a beautiful house, wonderful. Then what happens? Ultimately, collapse. And they dragged them to and buried them, forget them, and thereafter again start the same repeating. When you don't know what is the life, this theme is to be brought out, and it is nowhere so clearly expounded as in the Upanishads, in our lived scriptures. I'm not talking of the ritual side, but the scriptures themselves. And this philosophy or understanding, if it is given out properly to these various professors, and in India we have not recognized. Our colleges and universities have not got a philosophy chair, a Vedanta chair. We don't want the Sanskrit, and without Sanskrit, how will we learn the scriptures? I am not asking you to become Sanskrit Pandits. We don't want Pandits. But you must have knowledge to appreciate and study the scripture. Just as I will study German, if I am going to Germany to specialize steel industry or to specialize medicine or whatever that is available there. In order to study that, I will study Germany. That doesn't mean that I am going to talk only German thereafterwards. In order to get that knowledge, we have to learn the language. So not that I am going to make this as a Sanskrit school. That is not what I meant. These great Sanskrit Pandits are to be brought in. They must be comfortably housed. So all of you go and see what we have made or are making. It's not at over. This is Shankara's mother's house. His father was in Kaladi. But being a Kerala child, he belongs to the mother's house and not father's house. So he belongs. He was born here because there she was not welcome in that family. Because at that old age, how can the old man produce a child? Human beings are the same today as well as then. So they had a doubt and they were accusing, abusing. So the old man said, look, You better go to the mother's place and do it because that is the tradition of Kerala. You go. So they came, and Shankara was born in that special room there, which is the joint family's delivery room. And there the light is being burned, and every time, all through the day. They used to have Homa or fire worship. Namburi says that about 100, 150 years they have stopped it because they were poor. They could not afford it. See? Shankara was here. There afterwards, when Shankara was born and grown up, he was taken again, back again to Kaladi. When he came to 6 years old, and in order to have the Upanayana ceremony, in the Upanayana ceremony, an elder member of the family also is necessary, an uncle or somebody. There the family will not cooperate. Therefore again the old man sent him, the child here. Here the uncles were here, and here the Upanayana ceremony was over. The Gayatri mantra was given to him, and he was a great devotee of these three temples, and he has written many, many poems on walls. See? This is the traditional story is so inspiring. And the building is not being changed. The very same foundation, even the walls have not been changed. Only the roof has been 2-3 times they have repaired it. As we are now repairing again. This is such a presence there. So I propose to keep this as a monument. And the people who are coming from outside will be staying there in the back where the new campus is being built. 2 or 3 people have already come to donate for or take charge of the various temples' construction. They are also falling down. And let the Westerner also understand how to take a bath in the tank. Because we don't want him to die there, therefore we protect him and then ask him to take bath in the water. This sort of, let them live that quiet life. This is the idea of an ashram wherein these thinkers will come and think and study and discuss among themselves and clarify their doubts, etc. No doubt it is nowadays the difficulty is that the Sanskrit scholars in India, they don't know, they have not spent their time in studying English. The English students, students of the Western world, they know not that much of vernacular. So even though they come here every year to study something, they go to Benares or Jaipur, these are the places of Sanskrit glory in this country, but all of them are only local language. So that this communication is difficult. We will try to make it easy for them, the communication. These are our plans. For which the beginning is that we must have the Parnashala first, where the students can come and comfortably stay. I have not yet invited the Western thinkers yet, nor have I contacted the great Sanskrit masters here. I have to, but then without the place, I can't call them, and therefore it is being built up. What we want is a silent place. This is not that as our other Sandipani chantas where crowd comes and make a lot of noise and kirtan and bhajan and dance and music. That is not. Here is a silent study center, research center. It's quietly run. During the vacations, I propose that the school teachers camp, children's camp, teenagers camp are all to be to be organized, say for 10 days each or 7 days each, a camp, where during the camp they learn to live those values, not only hear about them, but learn to live them. And such camps are already going on. And once the parents understand that the child is going to come back with new ideas, and start living a new way of life, they become interested in it. So they also come along with the children to see what is happening. So catch them also. By themselves they will not come. So for the children we catch them. Thus try to communicate this idea to everybody. That is the main theme. For which when they have already built one place is ready, 10 rooms are ready, the others are yet to be ready, but they thought that, I am passing this way, and they think that I may not pass this way again, so they brought me here. It is not ready yet. Sri Balan and others, the Chikmamba, the youngsters, the group, they are all spending their time here, cleaning up the place and supervising it. They are going on. The work is going on. So that your cooperation and the various people who have come from various parts of India. Have you seen me? They came only just to see that whether it is true that he was sick. See, I was sick and I am now all right. And that way, I am extremely grateful that all of you have come here, such a faraway place, and we don't want it to be in the center, in Ernakulam or Mattancheri, where then the crowd will come and there no work can go on. It's a quiet place. And I am happy that you are all here. Thank you very much.